tonight on behalf of our mayor and our council. And to my right here is Lieutenant Dustin Alexander, and to my left is Chief Matthew Littleton. We're here to award you Firefighter of the Year, which we're very proud of you. Our Firefighter of the Year is Dustin Alexander. Lieutenant Alexander is second command for A shift and responsible for training the shift, filling in when the captain is out. He has been employed since 2015 and has risen through the ranks to lieutenant since that time. We have witnessed Dustin grow as a firefighter as well as an officer. I could be more proud of. He's really done a good job. Dustin worked hard and helped manage the SCBAs, which is the air packs that the firemen wear into hazardous fires or whatever occasion they need them. Making sure they are operational, accounting for our personnel are properly trained in their use. Most recently, he managed a boot drive where he raised over $20,000 for the Jeff Davis House in Augusta, Georgia. The Jeff Davis House is a place where families of burn victims stay while their family members are being treated for burn injuries. Obviously, burn victims hold a special place in our hearts, so it's a thrill to be able to raise money for that house. This may seem like insufficient, but there is a lot of logistical challenges that into the setting of a county-wide fundraiser, as he did a great job. Dustin consistently offers solutions to problems that he finds. Instead of complaining about the problem, he provides the environment for the rest of the shift to grow, serve, and to be a part of the programs and the system that serve our entire community of Eastland. Thank you so much. As we said, we've got a plaque we would like to give you. In 2021 Pickens County Municipal Association to Dustin Alexander, Fighter of the Year. And then appreciate that so much. And we have a small thing. You don't have your name. We've got mine. No, it's not mine. It's yours. It's a small token from Blue Ridge they want to give you in a way of saying thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank y'all so much. Y'all welcome to stay with us.
We work to do.
Item 5 is approval of minutes, and we have 3 sets of minutes. Do I hear any additions or deletions? Hearing none, they stand written, as written. At this time, we'll do a report from council members, and we'll start with Ward 6.
We are now on, I believe. So, Mayor Womack, just want you to know, I left Hawley's Island, which my father described as heaven on earth, just so I could make this meeting. And easily native John Henry Whitmire said to tell everyone hello.
Good deal. All right. Thank you. Ms. Nixon? No. Thank you.
Thank you for giving me the honor for the Fireman of the Year. But just reading the emails this week, some of the accomplishments they have done, like on McCoy Street outside the city, and being chairman of the fire committee, this makes me really proud of our fire department and what they accomplished. Just not only thank you to him, thank you to the chief, but the rest of the firemen.
Thank you. Ms. Pat?
Yes, sir. Well, first off, thank you very much for letting me go to the MASC meeting. I learned a lot down in Columbia, and appreciate being able to further my education there. We had a meeting of the Planning and Development Committee, and the purpose of the meeting was to discuss whether or not we wanted to make an amendment to the ordinance, or if we wanted to handle the multiple entrances requirement in a different way. And during that meeting, staff agrees that we're going to be much more diligent in looking at the variance procedure for multiple entrances being required. After that, we decided that there was no particular reason at that time to look at amending the ordinance. There were plans made for revamping the entire ordinance. It's been a long time since it's been looked at thoroughly. And so we will be looking at that in the future, and hopefully we'll have a planner in place, and we'll have the new plan in place as well. So we'll be working on that. One of the things we agreed on was that we would have an open communication with the development community and our community as well when we start that procedure. Thank you, sir.
Ward 2, Ms. Baker.
Just want to say happy Thanksgiving. Y'all couldn't have picked a better venue. Thanksgiving, happy Valentine's, one of those things. No turkeys here. Federal claim. And I appreciate all the emails and the calls that I've had as I've learned and try to get answers to your questions. Thank you.
Thank you. Ron?
No report, Mayor, this month.
Just want to let everyone know, I know probably no one's here, I never did hear anything back from, but we're trying to just recognize a gentleman that has spent most of his life here in town, Mr. John McIntyre. He's lived here in Easley, a lot of you know him, and he turns 100. And so we're giving him a little certificate and deliver that. He is living now. He had been living here in Easley over in Burdine Springs most of his life, and he fell, I think, and hurt his hip. And so he went down to the Veterans Nursing Home in Anderson, and so that's where we'll deliver this to let him know how much we appreciate it. The next thing is update on city activity, and I'll turn it over to the administrator.
Sure, thank you, Mr. Mayor. So just a few things, quick hits. Staff's been busy working on goals. We're in that goal setting process for FY23 budget development process. We've also been working with the council on some of those items as well. We've been soliciting applications and interviewing folks for the planner position, the deputy director of public works position, and we have received 15 applications for the finance director position. So we will begin those interviews shortly. I think just a couple other things I just want to mention to council would be that one of the things that we want to make sure that we do is submit a monthly report regarding our activities, and so you're getting monthly reports from the various departments, and so just in the future I'll try to solicit some input from you guys about the format that you would like to see from administration regarding administration's activities and also the finance piece. So we'll send some reports out to you, and if you could just give us some feedback, that would be helpful. We've also been thinking about our retreat and what we will be doing to kick off the a little more in-depth budget development process. So that will be March 10th and 11th. That's all I have on that, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. The next item is item 8, citizens wishing to address city council. And we have a list. We'll be calling the names. If we would, we limit you to 3 minutes. And any information you may have that you want to share with council, you're welcome to hand it to someone. They will deliver it for you.
Mr. Mayor, if you just bear with us just a second. We're trying to solve that. Yeah, he's that. I think I must have shocked this one into oblivion. I hope that's what the problem is. Yes,
People screaming into it.
yeah. That's not
I just have to do it.
Georgia.
I'll look at it right here.
Along with that, where you signed up to speak, if you put your address and telephone number, and you do want a response back from the question, that's no problem at all. Just let us know at the end of your opportunity to talk, and we will get someone to get back in touch with you. Thank you, and I'll turn it over to Lisa.
Kim Kelly. Hey, I'm Kim Kelly and I live at 188 Poplar Springs Drive in Easley. And I am here representing the family, the Brown family, in references to ordinances B, C, and D on the agenda today. We're here to request that you approve the rezoning of the property on Pelzer Highway. As I had mentioned before in previous meetings, this land has been in our family for many years. I grew up and lived here for over 20 plus years. This little stretch of property is also known as Pickensville. For many years, we had as many as 8 household family members living along this stretch of property. As a child and a young adult, I have many fond memories of playing and working in the fields on this property. Over the years, as we have moved away from this community, the farming stopped. It is now just sitting here with the land overgrown. We would love to see others benefit